All right. How's it going, everybody?
Man, I miss already not being able to see us.
Welcome to WnC. What you mean not being able to see us?
Like, I can't see us anymore because we're here.
You know what I just
Behind
realized? You got glasses on. If I was wearing the glasses, you could see the reflection in the thing. Because right now I'm looking at myself.
Oh, really? Through my glasses?
Yeah, like I'm looking at the...
Well, some guys got all the luck, right?
Yeah, some
Maybe
guys
that's what
have
I need.
all the pain.
We need a mirror, like here, so I could see the TV back there.
You're fine, bruh. You're good. You know what we do need is we need like...
We need a lot of shit. Good thing you got pen and paper. What you getting over there?
I do have pen and paper. Do you like this on the table?
I don't know. I can't fucking see
Or
it.
should we turn around for a second and just fucking look at it for right now? Do you like it up there or watch? I'm about to uno, dos, tres. It's about to come off. Anyway, this is WnC number 64. Which one do you like better? Do you like it with the notebook up there or not?
Oh, yeah. If we're going to put shit on the table, let's just fill it up. We already got toys on it and shit.
I like toys.
I understand.
They make me happy.
I got you.
How you been, bruh? How you been?
Oh, yeah, great.
Doing
Moving on.
good?
I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I've been having some good times, some bad times.
Some weather we're having,
I knew I was going to have my share. Yeah, we got the door open right now. It's pretty cool. Got a little breeze blowing through here.
Because I live in a penthouse villa up here. I'm really...
Them sliding glass doors, the breeze is coming off the beach. It's pretty nice.
It really is. I wish they would... You saw how they tried to build that beach on the North Shore?
No.
You haven't seen that?
They went to build a beach?
Yeah.
Just buckets and buckets of sand.
But it was misspelled, so a bunch of bears showed up.
Wait, right on the other side?
Yeah, right when you're going over the causeway.
You fucking horseback riding over there? What's happening?
Well, no, they built a bridge that goes from South Shore to North Shore and then back.
Wait, I wanted to catch you doing a...
What, this thing is a little bit of a delay. Oh, fuck.
Oh, what happened?
You know what I just realized?
The camera's all off.
It's
all crooked.
No, it's not.
I'm like sticking halfway off the screen.
I did just realize that we might not have done the sync for the fucking...
The audio?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of delays going on
Hold
here.
on, let's see.
It doesn't automatically do that?
That's okay, because you know what I found out how to do is
What's that?
We're perfect.
Really?
We're like fucking,
spot on? Oh, is
like
that the show?
Yeah.
Let me see it. How does it look? Do you like it better than last week, or is this worse?
Way better.
Are we getting better or worse?
This is way better.
We're getting worse.
No, this is way better, actually.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm leaving you in charge of the visual and the audio on this.
And you just come and put toys everywhere.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't even adjust the audio. I thought you were doing it.
Yeah.
I think I'm clip them.
Do you like it better than last week? Is this working?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Just
can't breathe, man. I've been in the dust all day. It's fucking bullshit.
What you been doing all day?
Oh, fun things, man. Helping to build a better society.
No. This is the type of stuff I want to get into. Why were you in dust all day? Inside or outside?
Inside.
Because I think one thing that gets lost is, even though we took a little break and we came back, check us out on YouTube. We are going to...
I think they already are.
Yeah, but I'm saying tonight I'm going to try to get diligent with putting the thing up on the podcast apps with your help.
Oh, really?
Via SoundCloud.
Yeah, cool.
I would bet, even after taking a little bit off, we come back, we still getting 300-400 people on YouTube at least clicking on the show. We don't know yet, what they...
Yeah, we'll check the analytics. It'll let you know.
I bet you if you ask 300 people who watch the show, none of them know what we do for a living.
Well, good.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I think maybe we should get into that a little bit. Where were you today, inside or outside?
Why, though? Like, don't you think I do things like this because I don't identify with that person? Like, I think it's weird. Something weird happens where you pick a career or you do something for a living, and then that's you. Like, that guy, that's great. He goes and does what he does so that I can afford to be me, and that's not associated with that. I never wanted to be a blank, a mechanic, a carpenter. Like, that's great that some people do, and that might be something they aspire to, and I have no problem with that. It's great for them, but I never really identified with any occupation that I had that I wanted to claim that was me.
Those are the lucky people.
That
the
become
people-
something and happy with it, what they
yeah,
became.
the
Oh,
people
it's
that
incredible.
are like
Lucky
born
them.
and they know, because and look, it has nothing to do. I have a very good friend named Woody, and
Woody.
he knew from the time he was born he wanted to play drums. He may not he may not live in a palace, but
No,
that
he
dude
might have
in
to
his
play for
brain knows.
paper chase, but it's still
Yeah,
drums.
Yeah, he just knows I got what I'm gonna do, and this is what I was born to do. And I'm not one of those people. I don't think I was born to do anything. I think I was born with some skills that, hey, you could try a bunch of different things.
Dude, it's like Barnaby.
Who's Barnaby?
He was born to be wild. He was going to
Barnaby
be wild.
Jones?
Barnaby wild.
So I was talking to a buddy
So
the other
used to
day.
be wild. She used to be wild, and then she wasn't anymore. Like in her old age,
Are you trying
because
to
she
derail
wasn't
this?
a natural wild. She was married to Barnaby, and that's how she became
Well,
a
yeah,
wild.
you
So
can
she
only-
used to be wild, but then after a few years, like most women, she's not so wild no more, which is a good thing. I mean, Barnaby seems happy. He drinks himself to sleep every night, but he seems happy.
I was having a discussion with a buddy of mine the other day about this exact kind of thing based on universal income. Have you ever heard
That's
this?
amazing.
What?
No, what?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Universal income. Sounds
as if-
good. It's spacey, so I know it's bullshit.
Right. So no. I'm saying the theory of, and there actually are a couple of places in the world where universal income does exist. The Netherlands is a spot in Canada that they do this, where basically the idea would be everybody gets, just pick a number, $35,000 a year.
All right.
And you get that, and then you could do whatever you want. And the idea would be that, the money that is spent on crime and things like that, those numbers would greatly decrease, because by everybody having the amount of money that they would need just to live and eat would be there, so it would cut down on people having to go out and do illegal things. And then you could just focus on just being the best you that you could be, spending time with your family, your friends, working on a trade, things like that. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to give it a try. I wouldn't be one of the people that just sticks with the 35 grand. I'd be one of them that gives the money back, and then I still want to go, make a living doing something else.
Right.
But yeah, I never once ever did I ever go, I want to be this for a living.
Right.
Not even what I do now.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's part of the reason that I think it's a good idea. Maybe we should just open up a little bit about what it is that we do. Maybe people would understand why we are the way that we are.
Oh, yeah, you can.
So, well, no, you're about to do it right now.
For
So
what?
today, for fucking me.
Oh, come
So
on. We got a whole list of fun things.
Yeah, I'm just.
Why you want me to make me
Because-
relive this day for
Because,
like other
motherfucker,
people?
the first thing you said was talk about the dust. So it's obviously on the front of your brain.
Yeah, because I
Why-
can't breathe, and I heard myself talk, and I'm like, shit, I can't breathe.
So why didn't you have a respirator?
I'm not fucking wearing a respirator all day. Jeez,
Well, then
goddamn.
don't complain
It's
about
already
fucking-
hot enough. Why don't you wear a respirator
Well, what-
all day just for sympathy?
Because I don't go in the dust.
Right.
I do go in the dust
enjoy it.
sometime. That's all. Every week it's just mist and dust with you. Like you
Yeah,
never.
all right.
So
Fuck.
what were you doing?
Nothing worth doing for me. I'm sure other people will greatly appreciate it, but I was earning money.
What exactly were you doing today?
Moving something from one place to another.
You're being difficult.
That's what you do in the dust.
You're being difficult.
Oh, it's true. It's what I did. Moves one thing from one miserable place to another.
You know what? This is not interesting. All right, so we have a new business venture.
This is what's going to save me from the dust.
I mean, I was gonna
See?
say this is like it. I'm avoiding a little bit because
You what?
I was trying to talk about something else because the new
Yeah.
business venture is making me a little nervous.
I thought you
because-
were leading up to this bit.
Yeah, no. I was trying to distract from talking
Oh.
about our background, right?
Yeah,
right
why are
here.
you nervous? You're
Well-
finally nervous about something, and it's this.
Well,
This is easy money.
Well, it is easy money, but I got to think about things. I'm going to be competing with some people that I know. I may have to step on a few toes, but that's never stopped me before.
That's how you know when you're in the big leagues, When
Right.
you're competing against people you know. That
Right.
means, all right.
So what we're talking about is WnCW.
WnCW.
The pain is real. So
Nothing else but
It's-
the pain.
it's
is real.
So here's what happened is I had this studio space, and then I became friends with these wrestlers, these Wildcat Sports and Entertainment guys.
Really? You think friends now? I mean, tattoo worthy or
They're
no?
not going to love me. No.
All right.
No. If any of them died, I would not get a tattoo.
Gotcha.
At all.
Not that level yet.
No. I'm trying to, I don't even, it'd have to come out of left field for me to get a tattoo for anybody now these days.
Okay, you filled.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm full.
All right.
So I bring the wrestlers into my space.
Fucked up that you're not going to get a tattoo of the Pickle Scoop logo on you.
I'm not getting that. That's a
fucked
terrible
up.
logo.
Dude,
I'm not getting anything
That's
bad.
fucked up.
I know. So the wrestlers have been in my space for a couple of months, and I've been watching, right? Just,
Right.
You know, I watched wrestling growing up, so I'm watching.
It's uncomfortable, too, because you're, like, doing it through the crack in the door.
Yeah.
It's a little uncomfortable.
Or you have to fake like you're coming to shoot
Yeah.
a documentary
When
or
you're
something.
really trying to figure out who stole the fucking toilet paper.
Yeah.
I knew you used the last of it.
So I approached you, and I was like, man, this wrestling game, it's cake.
Yeah,
It's
easy.
It's ripe for the pickings. So it's time to reveal that Cheese and Nazar are now the proud owners of WnCW, where the pain is real. So we have a lineup full of people because we started, on the down low, I've been reaching out to people that I know.
Yeah, this thing's been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
You just sprung this up. I just didn't think we were actually ever going to do it.
Yeah, because, I was worried about hurting feelings and all. But so here's my idea. And, one of the reasons that we started the deal was we were going to talk about this on the air as we go through. And I told you I didn't want to talk about it till we got into the podcast. So here's what I'm thinking. Right now, we got about 40 guys on the roster.
40,000.
I don't want to go through everybody because I don't want to give away some of the big surprises. But what we got to do is we got to have a champion. And we don't have a champion.
Starting off.
So hear me out.
All right. What you got?
I'm thinking 32-man tournament. Olympic crossover style. Double elimination.
All right, Mr. Volleyball. I don't understand what all that shit is, but all right, we'll go with it because it probably is going to get into numbers, and I don't feel like going back 12,900 years ago for that type of shit, no matter how amazing it is.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a 32-man tournament, 16 on each side, kind of like half of the
final.
Half
Final
of March
four,
Madness.
Right. Gotcha. Oh, I like that.
Right?
March Madness is a little too long.
Who's your favorite? Like, who do you think, if you had to pick a winner?
Shouldn't we go through the list?
Yeah,
And maybe I think
I want to go through some of the list. I don't want to give all the surprises away.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we should just name them all.
So it's an old school federation, right? We're going after old school type wrestling.
All right.
Like,
so you need my favorite.
You know how people like
I
now,
think I got an idea who.
Now in WWE and all these other competitors that they don't like when they bleed and stuff like that. In WNCW, blood is required.
Oh yeah,
Every
pain
match,
is real.
you will bleed.
The pain is real.
You will bleed before or during every match, or
Yeah.
you will be excommunicated from WNCW.
Correct. Every match could be your last match.
You must be on steroids.
It's kind of like the old UFC when it was good.
Right?
That's what like you keep fighting until you fucked up and you can't no more, and then you're going. We'll go get somebody else. Like
that's
we're
what I'm
not
saying.
doing like this little kid shit to
I
prey
don't
on
wanna-
ignorant. And this is for people who want to see people get hurt in a fight and next level shit. you
Yeah,
know?
and you have to be on
Like,
steroids.
I don't even think half of these guys that we have on the roster are not even like professionally trained. They're just like,
It
I'll
doesn't
go.
matter. Trust me, I've been watching. It doesn't matter.
No, you don't
It
need.
does-
No, it's a waste of time
Believe me.
training for this.
You just
Like,
need a good name and some good graphics, and then you and I will take care of all the
You
promos.
don't have to learn to take a punch. You're just gonna take a
the
punch
punch,
and
yeah.
fucking see what happens.
See?
Like
That's
what
what
you
I'm
gotta.
saying.
What is there to learn?
Right, man. I'm telling you, I'm there. I'm there on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I'm watching, and it's nothing special. It's nothing
Yeah.
special.
Oh, they spend a lot of time learning how to fall. Like in WNCW,
Yeah,
you gotta learn how to not fall.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
if you fall, that could be your last fall.
If you go to the ground, we will kick you until you get up.
Well, not us, personally. Well,
Well, no,
maybe
I'm not
us.
gonna-
Do we get to kick people?
Well, yeah, yes, we do get to kick people because we're gonna have. I don't know about you,
All right.
but I got an insurance policy with me.
Really? Well, I
And
got
this
one of the
insurance-
wrestlers' word that he will back me.
This is, and I think you're missing what I'm saying.
All right.
I don't have a written insurance policy. I got a 6'7",
Yeah.
320-pound insurance policy. with
Mine's
me.
not that big, but he's a little flaky, so.
Who's yours?
I'm not telling you. You're going to find out.
But I mean, we're supposed to be promoting this thing. I'll tell you who my guy is, and
Your bodyguard.
and he's my bodyguard, and I'm his mouthpiece, and he's my favorite for the 32-man tournament.
Oh, really?
Baboon. What? Baboon.
You picking Baboon?
That's his. Yeah, Baboon. You want to know why?
Why? Yeah, why would you pick Baboon?
Baboon because
Like, this is your
he's-
bodyguard. You might want to have something of some intelligence.
No, I don't want anybody smart.
What?
I just want somebody with a short temper who everybody that comes around me, he snaps in half.
Yeah, but the guy pees himself. Like, a lot, Cheese.
I'm not-
We've seen him in every audition he did. He pissed himself. I start to
Yeah.
think he can't even control it.
Yeah.
And this is the guy you pick?
But what you didn't realize is that is his gimmick.
Well, I understand,
Because-
but you got to be next to him
You know
all
how
the
when
time.
you know what to get
Look,
this. You know
you
how
can have Baboon.
No,
I'm happy
You know
you
what?
got
Oh,
it.
see, don't reverse psychology.
I'm
me on
not,
this, 'cause I know
fuck.
you do. Because here's the deal. You know how we're gonna do merchandising? There's gonna be
Merchandise.
triple extra large adult diapers, and that's gonna be Baboon's gimmick. So available is going to be. I'm trying to think of a name for the product.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's the it's the.
Oh, you're already making money off of me.
Yeah. Well, the idea is to
Oh,
get
yeah, I
rich
got
on
you.
this.
You're
The Baboon
correct.
will wear adult Pampers. We may call them Bampers or something like
You
that.
got to go change his diaper.
I mean, they're
that
gonna be-
table in the bathroom.
Dude, I can't wait to see it when he comes out. They're going to be a bunch of people in adult diapers. Baboon, baboon, you know? And they're going to be upset when he doesn't pee himself. So, Baboon is
That's your
my
guy?
right?
Yeah.
Right? What about you?
Oh,
You
man.
can keep it a secret if you want.
I might change mine now.
Okay, so while you're thinking about that, let's go through some of our roster. We
Well,
got
wait.
about-
I'll just give you mine then.
Okay, well, who's your muscle?
As of right now, I'm going to go with Thunder Lips.
Thunder Lips?
Yeah.
Man, he's not as big as Baboon.
Big.
He's not as big as Baboon, and he only has
I
3
know,
fingers
but-
on his right hand.
But he makes me laugh.
How did he lose those fingers?
I don't know. I don't ask those
Right?
questions. He said he didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, all right, the man don't want to talk about it. I didn't pressure him into it. Like, tell me how you lost those fingers. No.
Well-
we're going to talk about this because people might want to know how you lost those fingers. I'm sure it was like doing concrete work or something, right? I mean,
Right.
the guy's not, you could tell he's
Just
a
because
hard
he's
worker.
Mexican?
No.
You think just because he's Mexican, it had to be doing concrete work?
No, because that shit was all drying on his fingers. Like, it was white.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know what's weird is that
It's
the-
weird world.
It's the pinky and the index, as if it was someone was meant so he
Oh.
couldn't do the horns anymore. Those are the 2 fingers he's missing. So he's got these 2 middle and the thumb.
He's almost like a lobster.
Thank God he's got the thumb.
Yeah.
Thank God he's got the thumb, because
Well, I think he don't even use his hands. He just bites shit and uses his lips. Like,
Here's a-
those things have independent motions on them. Like,
Here's-
giant fucking lips on this guy.
They do.
And they can move. Like, he can. That's why I was like, oh, this guy would be great for promos.
they got it's like 2 polio legs
Yeah.
in the middle of that.
super nice guy. Don't understand anything he says, but he understands me perfectly. And, like, when I go do,
I think they call that
Punch that
1.5
motherfucker.
lingual.
all right,
Right?
it works. Whatever,
'Cause he can
whatever
speak
he
his
is.
language, and then he can. I've never heard him say anything though. He just
Yeah, I
always.
don't- See, that's my thing, though. I don't know if he's going to win the championship, though. I'm not going to take him as my pick. And he might be upset about that, or, it doesn't really matter.
So I'm gonna go ahead and write this down. We're thinking.
But I don't think he's the best wrestler or fighter in this organization.
I mean,
but he's loyal as hell. I can't understand what he says. And just, he's willing to do anything I ask. Like,
I like
he
Pickle.
will, take a bullet for me.
Well, then. So,
Pickle wouldn't try to take the bullet. He just would if he was in the same, 500-mile radius.
So, because, you said he's not the best wrestler. That's clear because I think it's very clear that our ace in the hole, our stud, our number 1 guy is Big Money Malone.
I don't call him Big Money for nothing.
Big Money Malone.
Dude's
'Cause
gigantic.
Let's just
Did you
say
see
this.
the hands on him?
Of the 40, and what I love most about him is that he's got one hand that's exposed and the other one is wrapped up like a 1980s football player Like
Something
with
happened to him.
and it's just a big white block on the end of his hand.
Yeah.
And you, boom. You
Is
know?
that legal in this?
Oh, of course.
Like, I mean,
it is.
where does it become a weapon? How much wrap can you put on your hand before now you got a wrecking ball?
I mean, as long as you can get through the door and
Dude,
get
he
into
put
the
his
ring.
hand on the table, and the only thing I remember they had to judge it on was like my cell phone and a drink, and it just like I don't know if he could use the cell phone. Like you would, you have to hit a letter. He would hit like 6 letters every time.
You know what? We don't even.
How does he?
We don't need to worry about that
I don't think
because
he has a cell phone.
they don't even. Well, they're gonna know now because we're talking about it.
Who?
But all the wrestlers,
Oh.
we implanted chips in the back of their heads.
No, not we.
Well, you're on the LLC. So if I do it, you do it. But when they signed up and they came and did their interviews, we put chips in the back of their head. So he's not going to need to use a telephone anymore. He's just going to receive transmissions.
Let's rewind. There's
Okay.
something signed and then names on something, and I'm responsible for everything you do. Did
Yeah,
get
I
that
mean,
right?
I am. See, I know how to run a business.
You putting
so-
fucking chips in people. You beat the government to it. What a surprise. The corporations beat the government to
Right?
it.
And that's so Big Money Malone, he's not even going to be in the tournament because Big Money Malone, he doesn't need the title. He doesn't care about the title.
What? He told
Yeah.
you this?
Yeah.
That's not what he told me.
You know,
I
well,
never once heard him say I want to join WnCW and not have the title and not fight the biggest fight.
This is the long con, bro. This isn't the short. This tournament isn't the end all be all. It's just how we're jumping out, right?
so he
We
don't
got-
want the belt.
No,
Are you
because-
fixing this right off the
no,
bat?
no, because
You're jockeying for Baboon to win this thing because you think he's going to sell lunch boxes.
no, underwear, adult underwear.
Whatever. That's
You know?
probably half the people
You know
going to
what?
watch this
Hold on.
shit.
The underwear comes in a lunchbox.
Oh, God. Now
Right?
you're mixing food, fucking, and
Right?
fecal matter.
Yeah. So because on our first event, right, this tournament's gonna last a few weeks. You can't just have all the tournament. Big Money
Oh,
Malone's
really?
gonna
I thought we were
headline-
doing it in one night. No,
Well,
I'm just
let's
asking.
talk about that. Let's talk about
Yeah,
this.
I think we
Let's-
do it one night, like
You
that
think
old school UFC style where
a
you just keep
32
fighting.
man.
Yeah, we could
So
get through that. It's going to go
anywhere-
quick.
So we know it's anywhere between 16 and 1 million matches, right? We know we got that many that night.
In 1,000,000.
Well, I'm just saying it's in between 16 and 1 million. I didn't want to do the math.
All right, that's going to be a
So-
long show. We'd have to
yeah.
make sure we get a lot
Less
of
than a
airtime.
million.
12,900 minutes.
So that's what I'm saying. It can't just be the tournament.
All
We
right.
got to have some other matches and stuff going on. And Big Money Malone's going to headline that night, the final match against a mystery opponent.
If he okayed it with you, I don't really care, but that just seemed kind of odd. Like, I don't know why. Now I feel like I have to protect the wrestlers from you. You know what I'm saying? They already got chips in their neck. You're like, no, he doesn't want this. When he didn't, I didn't hear that. Maybe y'all had a private conversation about the guy not wanting to take the match, but
No, I'm just saying
now I got to
he doesn't
protect
want
these
to be.
guys from you.
Big Money Malone cost us more than the rest of the roster combined.
Man, we're
Right.
not even paying half of them.
Yeah.
Unless they win the championship.
Yeah,
then
there's no-
it's payday.
We have blood bonuses. That's how they make their money. The blood bonuses. The what's the other one? What's the one where the bone comes out of the skin?
Like a contusion or something? I don't
Nah,
know.
contusion is just like a regular. little-
Not.
Nah, what's it called when you
Alright.
break the leg and the bone comes out the skin?
A compound fracture.
Compound fracture.
Oh,
that's
really?
It.
Is that
So we
poking
got-
through the skin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Big money for that.
Right? Big
I
money
even
for
chip
that.
in.
That's
I'm
what-
going through the
we don't-
dust.
We don't care who wins the thing. We just care who gets the blood bonus.
Except Baboon, who you trying to jockey into position so you can
Without
sell
a doubt.
diapers.
Without a doubt.
It's kind of fucked up. You can't just pick one guy. He's supposed to be running this organization.
We don't care about these people.
I know we don't care about him, but you're not supposed to be fronting one guy. Like, you picked your little pet peeve. That's kind of fucked up for the rest of the guys, don't you think? You're like the leader in the face of this corporation. You already, like, picked your guy. It's kind of crazy.
Well, if Baboon lets me down, I'm going to backstab him and just jump onto somebody
Yeah,
else.
sure.
This is the wrestling game.
I think it's illegal
You
to
don't-
kill a baboon,
No,
by the way.
this is what you don't understand.
It's amazing.
This is the wrestling game. I need you for graphics
Right.
and ideas, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you
I
how
got
we're
an
gonna
idea.
make-
Don't back one fucking wrestler.
Well, if I'm not going
All
to
right.
back Baboon, who would you think I should back?
I think you should remain neutral.
Neutral.
Yeah.
No money in neutral.
You can't bet on your own sport. All right. Whatever. You got Baboon. Take him. I'm gonna take Thunder Lips, and we'll see who wins.
That's what we're predicting right now. So the finals is going to be Baboon versus Thunder Lips.
That's who I'd want. I think that would be a good fight.
Thunder Lips. I feel like
he's gonna lose, but
I feel like Thunder Lips, because he's missing fingers, and
he ain't gonna be able to catch him. Baboon's everywhere.
Like
you pick one of the littlest guys.
I feel like he should have like an additional nickname, like the flat work. That's what they call concrete work.
Hey man,
right?
I don't call you a baboon a monkey. Don't call my flat worker.
All right, there it went.
Thunder Lip.
There it went. It took 8 minutes. You just got to get racial on us.
What
Baboon's
are you
a white
about?
guy. Baboon's a white guy.
I totally understand.
He has a huge ass.
Oh, so I can't make fun of a white guy, but you can
Red.
make fun of my Mexican? That's fucked up.
The reason he has that name is because he has a prolapsed anus.
It's inverted.
Yeah, like it comes out.
Too much
Talks
gay
to you.
porn. Probably's got something to do with him pissing himself, too.
So, do we want to
He
reveal?
banged his prostrate right out.
Do we want to reveal the date of our first event, or do we want to keep this under the tight Thunder Lips?
You're making fun of him again.
Right? Oh yeah, because Baboon's gonna put that anus on him.
Make an ass out of him.
Yeah.
Fucking Thunder Lips is going to be an ass hat.
Yeah. So the tournament is coming.
He does do that move where he shoots, like, jumps at your face with his rear end.
Of course he does.
And it's big.
Oh.
Like, I didn't know white dudes could even get an
That's
ass
what-
like that.
I
Like,
think
that
it-
thing's gigantic.
I think he's had injections or something, but I don't
Got
care.
something.
I don't care. 'Cause
Yeah, it looks weird,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I didn't think of
Right.
that.
I'm pretty sure.
Why would he want that?
Because I think we're requiring steroid use, and I just think he went all in the ass.
You wanted a Rikishi, and all you could get fun was Baboon.
Was Baboon.
It does look cool with the face paint on, but
don't get
now
me
that
wrong.
you're saying it, his ass does look weird.
get
It
me
look
wrong.
like
I
fucking two tires back there, like tractor tires.
I respect our competitors.
Yeah.
I do, because there's some stiff competition.
See, that's
out
the
there.
part I don't care.
No, but
I'm trying to protect our wrestlers. You worry about kissing other companies' ass.
I'm not. No, I'm worried about. Understanding what we're going up against.
right.
I'm taking a very business-like approach to this.
Yeah, and I'm just like, we're doing our own thing, right?
So
You're worried about that.
I just want to make sure we go over. So the steroids, you have to be on steroids.
It helps. It would be
Yeah.
dumb not to be.
No.
You don't want to
No.
get in a ring with a
No.
roid head.
If we test you, because we test before every match,
All right.
and if you do not have drugs in your system, you cannot participate.
Well, you can. You're just not getting paid. Come on, that's a good idea. You want to show up? You're
So if
not.
you don't
You're
have
not cycling.
steroid- So if you're not on steroids, we're gonna let you compete.
No guaranteed
But then
money.
he could sue us.
Huh?
Then he could
Can't
sue us.
fucking sue us. We got Jewish lawyers.
That's true.
Fucking yeah, sue us.
That's true. Dirk McGirt.
Yeah.
That's our attorney, Dirk McGirt.
Also a wrestler. Like
Yeah.
you can't lose unless he sues us. That would be a conflict of interest or something.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good
I think
point.
we're good.
Well, look, I'm glad we got this out in the open because it's been hard keeping it under wraps.
Been excited about it. The
me
guys
too.
are great. It's been fun hanging out with them.
They really are. It's the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. It's the wrestling company,
It's just clicking.
a logo, a slogan, and use Wildcats ring when they're not around there, and it's free. I don't understand how these things ever don't succeed.
I don't know. The only pain in the ass part is cleaning the blood up after.
Yeah, right now we're doing that in house, but I figured,
Yeah.
after a little while,
I think
we might
Thunder
be able
Lips
to-
got some people he said he can get.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so y'all stay tuned. Talking about
WnCW.
where the pain
Is
is
real.
real.
We got to work on that, but it's getting good.
Yeah,
it
well-
already feels good.
Yeah, it does.
enjoy
WnCW,
it.
the pain is
WnCW.
real. Yeah, it's not where the pain is real.
No.
The pain is real.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, keep it simple. Less letters.
Yeah. Less letters, more blood, and steroids, and compound fractures.
Plenty of compound
Dude, do you
fractures.
understand that we're going to turn people away at the door?
What does that mean? Well, Mayday's not coming.
It means that, why? Because his big head can't get through the door?
Oh, that'll be double doors.
No, I'm saying we're gonna sell out every show because they're gonna know that the pain is real, and WnCW brings the blood and the guts and the compound fractures and the prolapsed anuses and porn stars, female porn stars.
To me, every match needs to be equal for me to be happy with the product we're putting out. each match needs to be equally as good as Sabu, Cactus Jack, Sandman.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What's his name? What was the dude?
But
The
what
gangster
you're doing
guy.
is you talk. See,
New Jack.
I knew you were going to
gotta
do
be
this.
New
I knew
Jack.
you were going to do this.
What?
You were going to compare it to ECW.
Oh, it's going to be way
and
better than that.
This is not ECW. This is as if ECW was comprised of ISIS. That's what it would be. That's how bloody it's going to be.
I ain't asking nobody to blow up anything.
Well,
just
no,
so you
we're
know.
going to use just like 3/4 of the ISIS tenants. You know what I mean? We're not going to use
Guerrilla wrestling.
Yes.
No pun on your
Guerrilla
your bodyguard.
Yes. All right. Well, everybody, get ready for this because
I'm ready.
It's on.
The pain is real.
I think we'll be making an announcement within the next couple of weeks of what we're doing.
I think
Right.
we just did.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, more
when the
detail.
first event's going to be.
Right. And more wrestlers, man. We got a ton of them. I think we're going to get, hopefully some of them maybe come on the show. I don't know if we can
Well, let's
have
be-
any of them even in here.
Let's be perfectly honest.
We'll bring
I mean,
the camera to them.
Let's be perfectly honest. We're going to need a lot of them because
A lot.
they're going to drop like flies.
Oh, we're going to go through them.
They're going to drop like flies. I mean, double bonus for the guy who competes with the compound fracture.
What?
Double bonus.
Double
if you
bonus?
get it. If you
What?
get it.
What you
And
got?
here's the thing: we're not
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to pay him. The crowd is going to. It's basically
It's called a cover charge.
This whole thing is going to be crowd funded. No. What we're going to do is we have an app, and you're going to be there watching the show, and whenever you like what you're seeing, you hit the little button like those.
Oh, you tip them.
Yeah, right. You
Oh,
'em
tip based.
live right
Oh,
there.
dude, that's why I signed that paper.
You know what it's going to be
Genius.
like? It's going to be like the
Holy crap.
the video fuck rooms where the girls ding 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 and you give them the fake coins. That's WNCW. The pain is real
Where the fuck is that place?
on the internet
Oh, all right.
where they got the. I think they. I mean, I've never.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Chloe.
Right?
Chloe, quit jumping on the bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they're
So-
fucking making them noises.
That's
Ding,
what it's
ding.
going to be like. So
It's
if
getting
you
paid.
if you do hate somebody,
Yeah.
it's not our fault. You just don't
Right.
have to give him money when he's wrestling.
Right.
If you do, you hit the little button.
money.
Ding ding ding, in like 25-cent increments. So you can pop and give him $1.75
Yeah.
when his anus pops out. Okay.
What?
Yeah, we got this.
That
All right.
popped out of nowhere.
All right. Yeah. So let's move on.
Really?
But let that.
Oh, man, I'm excited. That's the only good thing going on.
I am because we've been look. There's only so long that we can sit here and talk about not being happy.
Right.
With work,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we
now we do
eventually-
something about it.
We're gonna do something about it.
WNCW.
Pain is real.
And so is the money.
So what? Man, I can't stop thinking about this thing.
I
man,
know,
'cause
I'm
just know we're
excited.
gonna- I just know it's gonna blow up.
They
We're
got
gonna
a
crush
couple
the
of guys
competitors.
that are huge.
Yeah, the big guys, man.
Not just as far as big, like they're big names, they're big characters, they got big
Yeah.
attitude.
They
They fucking hurt themselves.
my
like
favorite
for fun.
my favorite acquisition. Just I mean, we're gonna move on, but my favorite acquisition because we're trying to build the tag team division.
Yeah, you big on that. I don't
is-
like it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
You'll
a good-
see. It's a waste
good-
of people.
A good tag team can really draw money.
Yeah.
And Dr. Thunder and Mountain Lightning, that's our go-to
I
guys
keep
right
thinking
there.
Mountain Lion though.
No,
You don't think that?
No. They're college roommates, and they named themselves back in the day after cheap soda knockoffs. Like if you go into
Is that the deal with that?
Yeah.
Is that why I thought they were into
really-
NASCAR?
no, Mountain Lightning and Dr. Thunder.
That's why they got that shit on.
Yeah.
All right, I thought they were NASCAR fans. I'm like, why
No,
are these
no,
two
no, these
fucking
guys-
dudes in here with the NASCAR shit on?
No, they've been. I mean, they are rednecks, but they've been in the game
Yeah.
for a while. Been in the game for a while.
I want to be Mountain.
All right, so
That
let's-
one guy's a little slow, bro.
Well, with a name like Dr. Thunder, he's not lightning. He's the
I was
thunder.
thinking of like Dr.
He's-
Death. I thought he was gonna be intense. He
No,
comes out
think
and I'm
about
like,
it.
this- yeah, I know. He's like a real
Mountain
doctor.
Lightning is the fast one, and Dr. Thunder is the big slow one
I know.
with
He's
that
slow,
one
all
foot
right.
that's bigger than the other one.
Slightly.
He's got that polio foot,
No.
right?
I don't think
so.
you
He's
should
got
laugh
that
at
big
that.
lift on the shoe, and that's his finishing move.
Yeah. My
Steps
grandpa
on
had
your
that.
fingers. Oh, I didn't mean any offense.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was polio though. I don't know what it was.
Wait.
some kind of infection, and they had to take a bone out of his leg and move it up to his upper body somewhere. And man, he had that heel, right? And then when he would get in the car, man, he'd reach down, he'd grab the pants leg and swing it in the car. And dude, as a kid, man, I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
What, to have a big foot?
Yeah, just the way he got in the car.
You thought a man swinging his extra big foot into the car.
It was just interesting. Like, I didn't have pity on it. It didn't disgust me. I just looked at it. I kind of almost admired it.
Is this guy still around?
My grandpa? No,
Yeah.
he's gone.
He's gone.
He got in the coffin and had to grab that leg and swing it in there. That made me a little uncomfortable.
What type of shoes did he have?
Not cool ones, like these black kind of dress-looking shoes, but from all I remember, man, he only had like 2 pairs of shoes.
Right,
Like,
'cause,
even
I mean,
if
how
he
do
was going to the pool, man, he was rocking those things.
It's not like you can go
He didn't
to...
have a lot of money,
Wait,
you know.
he
He
went in
did
the
dumb
pool-
things like fighting wars and plumbing and shit.
He went in the pool with the shoes on?
If he was going to the pool, like, you know, he didn't have a pair of
Why'd you pick pool? You could have
because it would be
anywhere
a weird place. He would be out there walking with his bathing suit and a towel with these dress shoes on.
Really?
That was the oddest time you would see
So,
that.
like, one heel was way bigger than the other?
Yeah, go a little bigger than that.
No.
Yeah,
Like-
it was pretty. Yeah, a little slightly smaller. I think about right there. Now, I was a child, so maybe size is, you know, perception's different. But I remember it being about that big.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did he have a weird gait?
What does that mean? Oh,
the gait,
yeah.
the stride that your pattern that you walk in.
Yeah, it wasn't completely graceful, no. Sure the fuck didn't look like a ballerina.
Man. Is that the guy that in the family that would always crush the soda cans to put in the trash? Right? Like you
His
give
dad, my great grandpa, used to take
him
cans.
bigger foot.
Yeah, he used to take
His whole
cans
leg was a foot.
and make shit from it. Like he'd make helicopters and all kinds of shit. And then when I seen, what was that Eddie Murphy movie?
Beverly
I
Hills
want
Cop.
the knife. Golden
Child.
They had a little Pepsi can that cuts up and turns into this little creature and dances and shit.
And he
I was
made
like,
that?
No, but he made shit like that.
Ah.
I always thought that was cool as fuck. He'd sit out there. He lived 90-something years old, would smoke Camel non-filters, drink Natural Light or Milwaukee's Best, and make shit out of cans all day.
No shit.
Like after he retired.
Dude,
Lived a
don't
long
you
time.
think-
Incredible.
Have you ever thought
It's
about
amazing.
Have you ever thought about being 90?
No. I kind of didn't think about being 40.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Because what I've been thinking about, like, at what point, and do you think this exists? At
All right.
what point do you get, and what age is it that you get to where you get to go, and this is different for everybody, man.
I'm ready for the asteroid.
Well, made it way further than I did, and now, fuck it. And I think that's what he was doing, right? 90 years old, smoking Camel Unfiltereds and drinking beer. He was like, fucking right. This is like a victory lap right now.
Well, I guess if you found the things you enjoy in life, you do it. What if I don't know, not everybody, I'm sure, but I think a lot of people die out of unhappiness and miserableness. Like, I think that's very bad for your health. I think of anything, depression and stress and not being happy, it's probably worse for your health than beer or cigarettes or anything. If you look at when somebody dies, or even animals are kind of famous for it, but a lot of people too, somebody dies and then, man, you can count the years down. They're like on the bubble of dying. They usually die sooner, it
Is
seems like.
that real?
Like, I think so.
I've never seen any, because I know people that have, old people have died, and that the other person lives on forever. Like, not forever, but a very long time. I think that's a myth.
Probably because they weren't very happy. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Like my great grandmother, she passed away a few years ago. She was 99 years old. Her husband died when he was like 67. And she just
And I think
enjoyed the shit out of life.
maybe you could go, it happens more to people who are susceptible to that, I guess. People get over things differently. Like,
So-
if you watch really tragic events and say like a death, or even like the hurricane and stuff, people handled it different. And so some people get over things differently and faster or whatever, but I believe that to some people a death could be like crippling, and I think that being depressed and miserable and unhappy, I think that one is bad for your health.
Man, you could really bring things down, huh?
No, I'm happy though. I think that's amazing. It's beautiful. Amazing as the Coyotes.
Yeah.
As Joe Rogan would say, they had some
So-
amazing, incredible sounds. NASA sent a microphone way out to Saturn and recorded the sounds of the rings. And you know what? This audio sounds better than that shit.
Wait.
Like, you think they can make better propaganda?
Wait, did they? Wait, hold on. Before
What?
we get to that, I
Yeah.
want to get into that. You
Not
didn't
me,
pick an
it's
age.
boring.
What's the age where you think you just? Because I'm thinking I wanna not do drugs and live a good life, and then at a certain point I want to pick it
Oh,
back
yeah.
up and go ham, dude. Because I'm thinking about if I make it to 80. Like, I'm thinking by that time, virtual reality, we'll either just be living in
What kind of drugs do you want to do?
heroin.
All
Heroin,
right.
like
well,
real.
fucking do it. You don't want to do heroin yet while you're old. That they call
No,
that. That
no.
means you're about to die. That's hospice.
No, I do. Like, I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking by that point, we're talking 40 years from now, a little
Right.
bit more. And I think the virtual reality will be, think about it, it's not going to be these glasses on. We may just be living a simulation. So every day is going to be this amazing day where you could just do whatever you want. You can motorboat chicks all day. And that's what I'm thinking. Virtual reality and heroin.
On
and,
heroin.
Yeah. What,
At what age?
80, I think.
80.
80.
Fuck, man, might not live to 80.
Well, I don't think I will either, but I'm saying if I do make it there,
Yeah.
I'm going to do virtual reality heroin use.
Yeah, yeah.
And just motorboat all day.
They got that episode of Black Mirror that reminds me of that. Is it raining actually inside of here now?
No,
Or
you're good.
we're good.
No, you're
I know
good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Just worried about everything else.
You're good.
All right.
What episode of Black Mirror?
No, they got the one where when you die or about to die, you go to that artificial reality and live out a different time period.
Right?
It's pretty incredible. Yeah.
It's
No, I'm
almost
with
as
you.
if they just copied the
I don't know if
Matrix.
you necessarily have to do heroin, but it may be one of those things. I have a feeling if that does become to exist, once you go there, you're not going to want to come back
No.
to reality. It's like people get hooked on World of Warcraft and shit. Like, that world is so entertaining and so engrossing and self-fulfilling for what you need mentally and stimulating that you would rather stay there than come back to real life where it's boring and
Well,
sucks.
and that's where we're going.
So maybe,
I really do believe
maybe it
that,
would
'cause
be. That makes sense of why in Black Mirror you got to be old and dying to do it.
if you could be in a simulation, why
would you
wouldn't
go?
you just do that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Just be bored, live regular life? Regular life is terrible. Man, it's really kicking ass out
I know.
there, huh?
It's
Man,
new.
it feels good.
It's a new DCL.
Yeah. Well, shit. So I picked 80. You didn't pick an age.
Yeah, no, tomorrow would be cool. You know, fuck, made it sound real good to
Yeah.
never come back. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
if I had to keep reliving today over and over, bye. You know, where do I put the quarter?
So you talked about Saturn. I didn't.
I think so.
Wait, did they?
I barely
did,
read
I
this.
did see.
They make a big deal over it.
I did see that they sent quote pictures back from Saturn.
Oh, it's
They're
so bullshit.
fake.
Oh god damn!
It looks like something
I
you
feel
would
so
make.
bad. Oh no, it looked worse. I could do a better job than that.
No, I'm saying it looked good, and I was like, oh, that's fake. Then we don't have that shit.
NASA ought to hire James Gunn to make their propaganda. You know, if you're gonna lie to us, fucking lie big. Like, stop being pussies about it.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched a thing about the Challenger because I'm fascinated by it, because to get to watch that as a child, like, it was a major thing.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by it. It's on Zombies Eating Sheep t-shirts. I don't know why I love it. I found a video. They went and found almost all the astronauts. They found them. They're alive.
Wait.
Oh, one's a teacher, a different man. And when they show you the pictures and tell you the names, if this video is true. If not, still fun for very entertaining to me.
I think the thing blew up
What?
with those people in it.
See, they're saying it blew up, but they ain't
they weren't
nobody.
in it.
No one goes to space. Like, no one goes to space.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
we've
not
ever
worth
been
it.
to space. We've never been to the moon.
No, there's
There's
nobody
no-
in there. So
no-
when it blew up, then they just faked the death of these people. They did slight little changes, shipped them around like witness protection, and they're still alive.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they even got video of the one that was a teacher.
Christy
They got
Brinkley?
something like that.
Her
yeah,
name was something like that.
right. She was kind of good looking woman
Glad
too.
we're not
She was-
looking that up.
Yeah, no, fuck all this. Take way too long. So then, man, they got video of her before the launch, and then now later she's like a professor at some college. And dude, even watching her hand motions and the way she talks, I'm like, damn, yeah, that could be
What's
her.
the name of this thing?
I don't know. Challenger, fake. I don't know, man. Google that shit.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of stuff on it.
No, I want to watch that.
And people are like, oh, you watch a YouTube video, so you don't believe this and that. And I'm like, where the fuck you got your news? Just because somebody saw on NASA, like, oh, yeah, corporations will fucking lie to us. Like, NASA's NASA, and the only company in America that even attempts anything like this, but we believe everything they fucking say? Like, you know who's got a reason to lie to us about space?
NASA.
Because
they need the money.
Yeah.
So they keep faking it.
Yeah, what if all those satellites are really go that they get rented for things like DirecTV or something like that? You think DirecTV shot a fucking satellite and owns a satellite in space? No, they're renting time on these satellites in space. Where they came from, I don't know. Who put them there? Like, who's got the authority to shoot these giant Oh, NASA. Well, who else? I don't know. Maybe the Chinese, maybe this.
Well,
there's a whole world that exists politically in space with these satellites and this technology, which is just really just invasive if you want to go right down to it. And they're selling space. They're selling time in space and the ability for these satellites that I don't never even remember them telling us that any of those were going to go up. Like, do you remember even hearing
they don't
about
think
this?
about Sirius and XM radio.
Yeah, China doesn't even want to tell you one's falling down.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
I don't know.
well, what do you think,
I think
about
space bullshit.
Space is bullshit. We never been to the moon. We never done any of that shit.
Dude, they send this thing out, right? This probe or whatever it is, and it's supposedly in the rings
Mars
of
rover,
Saturn.
not Mars
Oh,
rover.
the Mars
but-
rover.
yeah.
That thing should have stopped working like 6 years ago, but yet
Yeah.
they have these amazing cleaning events that cleans the dust that the solar thing gets full of.
Yeah.
But
I actually did look at the technology of that, and it does. The cleaning thing does make sense, but I'm not saying it's on Mars. Like the way they clean the
It's in
lens.
Arizona.
Have you seen that?
no.
The way they clean the lenses on the thing. Like imagine if the lens is a disc,
All right.
and then so you would.
Oh
think,
no! How do you clean a solar panel? They say that they lose contact with it.
It can
right?
clean itself. It cleans itself.
I don't know.
That is a good because I think it's got like a little arm that comes out and,
With what?
he spits on it and squeegees.
It's like, all right.
No, I saw like the lens of the camera.
Yeah.
It's round and like imagine you remember how you used to like clean a CD? Like instead of something coming out and wiping the thing down, the lens spins and it spins through a little thing that cleans it.
Oh yeah, they used to sell a CD with the little
Right.
brushes on it. You
That's
ever
it,
stuck one
right?
of those in
Yeah.
there and get stuck?
I think that's how it is. But we definitely not the Mars rover is definitely not.
Yeah, I
on
don't believe
Mars.
any of that shit.
Yeah, I mean it's 100% that they faked the moon.
I don't see
landings.
no reason to believe it. Like, I don't know. Like people get upset about that.
I don't know because it's fun.
It seems like it's very.
It's fun to
What?
think about space.
It's fun to think about it being bullshit too. But why I'm gonna
Yeah.
get ridiculed?
What about? Did you see that video the other day? They posted something that was it was technically the first protest in space, and what these guys did was they took a weather balloon, and they put a GoPro on it, and they put a picture of a tweet that was like against Donald Trump, and they launched the thing, right? And you see the full trip from the thing getting let go all the way up to being. It's not in space because it didn't leave our atmosphere, but it's so high that it looks like it's in space. So
Really?
like, do you think? Yeah, it's like a weather balloon.
Was it cool?
It looks amazing.
Was it flat?
The tweet?
Huh? The Earth, the picture.
The Earth? Oh no! I mean, it looks roundish.
It does.
Yeah,
Lens
and that's the
convection.
thing. You could see
This
it.
show looks a little roundish.
You could see it. No, it doesn't.
Put it far away, it does.
Yeah, you're probably right. But it did. It just goes up, and then it does.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
hanging up there, and you could see the thing. And I don't know. What do you think about stuff like that? What about the dude?
What?
Did you see
What?
Did you see? I was
All right.
getting
No,
excited.
go ahead. Tell me about
Did you see the video of when the dude, the Red Bull guy, went up in the balloon?
did.
And then that looks like he's in space, right?
Yeah.
Was he really in space?
What does that mean? Was he really that high up?
Yeah.
I believe so.
So maybe space is real.
What do you mean space is real?
Like
Like, of course, there's something
where
out
that
there.
guy jumped from, it
Right.
looked to me like he was in outer space, even though he
Okay.
wasn't because he didn't leave the atmosphere.
Well, I'm not saying space is not real. Obviously, there's always something else. Like, it's infinite. Like, so once something becomes infinite to me, it doesn't matter. It becomes irrelevant. Like, I tried to figure that out.
Because it's infinite, it's irrelevant?
Correct. In my mind, that's how
kind
I
of a
deal.
cop-out.
No, that's fine, and I'm good with that. Because if you could just go with something infinite, you just go in an argument loop, and then you just keep ending up right where you were. It's kind of like, who made us? Okay, there's God. Okay, well, who made that God? Okay, a bigger God. Okay, who made that one? I mean, you go on forever with that, so then it just comes to a point where I'm like, I don't really give a fuck.
It's like chicken and the egg.
Right, let's go around for that
when obviously
for 4 hours.
The egg came first.
Yeah. I just try to look at it relative to where I go, I don't get excited or I don't care. Like, I listen to that thing from Saturn, I watch some videos, and I'm like, all right, that's great, but it doesn't give me any sense of accomplishment or like, oh, yeah, look at a human race did that. And I'm like, it's probably bullshit. Like,
well, what about, how do you think it would make you feel if all of a sudden it was 100% true that there's aliens out there? Do you think it would scare you?
how would I know?
Well, like, it's just, let's just say that it's proven to
There's
you.
Project Bluebeam, which is a fake alien invasion. That way it unites the world under one world government. And there's these aliens that come down and just tell everybody what you should be doing, and then they go away. I mean, that's a great concept. Like, if everybody goes up, that's it. All the religions of the world, those people easy convert. Fuck, you can make them believe anything. Give them some ridiculous shit, and they'll go killing each other over it. But so they're easy, right? Once the alien comes down and they go, once they, they're going to be good at this. They do it all the time in movies, that Christ complex or that Christ character.
Yeah.
Like, you see it play the hero in multiple movies. Like, they know how to write that. They have the alien come down. They act out the story of Jesus. All the Christians associate with it. The Muslims. I mean, it's all a shoot-off. I mean, hell, they just do that, and then everybody conforms to, these are the aliens. They're more advanced than us. This is what they say we should do as a society. There'll be people who fight about it constantly, but in the end, it'll just continue.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, okay.
Like, half the people will like it and half the people won't.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be scared a little bit if, like, all of a sudden you were like, shit, aliens do exist and they're more advanced than us and they come here and they go. Or would you just not care?
Yeah, no, I don't care.
You wouldn't care?
Until it, like, becomes a problem for me.
Yeah, well, it immediately is a problem because they can get here, and then, if they're more
Right.
advanced than us, then that means they could squash us out whenever they want.
Right. Are they squashing me yet?
It doesn't look like it.
Right, slightly. As long as I could still crawl through the dust to eat a cheese sandwich, I will fucking continue to do so.
I actually heard an interesting theory today that there are aliens on our planet right now, and there have been for a very long time. And they
The reptiles.
No, they live in mushrooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Little people?
No,
What?
like mushrooms. Like
mushrooms.
the
There's little people who live inside a mushroom.
No, they don't live in. But the matter that
Oh, the
that
machine elves?
the matter that mushrooms are made out of, like
Right.
there's certain compounds in it that are only found in outer space, and they've proven, I mean, quote proven,
Yeah,
they could have just
spores or
lied to
whatever.
us,
Yeah.
that mushroom spores can actually make it out of the atmosphere and then continue to travel.
Really?
So
They got a contract with NASA?
yeah, no, they did it on their own, and that's the thought is that somewhere else in space, mushrooms, aliens were released, and they just go naturally, just like pollination.
So wait, I'm confused. Mushrooms are alien.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't mean, I got you. I thought you
Yes.
meant they were people who lived inside of mushrooms.
No, I mean, I haven't seen that yet.
Is that what
but
you said?
No,
I thought
I'm
that's
saying
what you said.
mushrooms, the things that
Yeah,
mushrooms are made
mushrooms
out
come
of.
from intergalactic.
They're not, right? The compounds that are in
Yeah.
there is not. They're only found in mushrooms and in particles that are from outer space. At least that's what they're
Where
telling
are they
us.
getting all these particles to test this? They got
The
they're
moon?
out there. Oh, they tested a fake fucking moon rock.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. You could buy one at your local gift
But
shop.
no, like I said, it was a story. Like I heard it. It was
Yeah.
interesting enough for me.
Right. Oh, it's fun.
Like
I
in
like
an-
fairy
yeah.
tales too. Like,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
saying.
see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I don't think it's real, but
It's-
it's entertaining.
When people say shit, I'll just put that in the category of it was believable enough to where I'm gonna go read up on it and see if there's any information on it.
I look at it just sheer entertainment value.
No, it's because it's entertaining
enough to entertain.
I'm not looking to change my life. I'm saying it's entertaining.
You want to know more.
Yeah, I do. I want to go, what is this fucking thing they're talking about?
That's with me with the Challenger. I'm like, I got to know.
They found a frozen human on the border of, I can't remember what countries it was, but they carbon dated it, and it was as if right now you were frozen, right? Like Han Solo type shit. So he was still intact, 5,000 years old, oldest human that they've ever found, and he had the only thing he had with him.
We got a new number.
Get this shit. The only two things he had with him was
cell phone. What? And toenail clippers.
It was 2 bags.
All right.
And guess what was in both of them?
His family's
mushrooms.
Heads. Mushrooms.
Yeah. And one was like some
eat that shit.
Non-psychoactive one that is supposed to help with like stomach issues, and the other one was magic mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Who found this?
I don't know. The same people that went to the moon.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah. So
you believe that?
I mean,
it's interesting to think about.
It is.
You said
I'd like to do, like, I would like to do the research and see it, but I mean, at a certain point, I guess you do have to just accept things as fact, or
you can go research that and find out if they really did find a guy and if people really did eat mushrooms, or you can go to Terrence McKenna and learn about the machine elves that jump out, that live in the mushrooms. When you take the mushrooms, you can actually see these. They call them machine elves because whatever you think or imagine, they can jump together to form different shapes and different things. They're like the Oompa Loompas. I envision them that. But Terrence McKenna is really good at describing it. Those are fun. The machine elves.
Terrence McKenna would probably also be in favor of microdosing. Have you heard about this?
What is that?
Microdosing, and apparently there are some pretty heavy hitters as far as people are concerned that are running corporations and like running countries that are doing microdosing. So what it is basically every day you take an amount of psychoactive material like mushrooms or whatever,
psilocybin,
right? And you just take a micro dose of it to where it doesn't affect you physically, but it's still going in your body.
You're building up tolerance.
And people are saying that it's unlocking all this creativity that they've never had. And you don't physically feel the repercussions of it, but it's in your body, and they do it every day, and they eat it.
On the break for Not Real Radio last week, I did a Noam Chomsky over drum beat. All right.
Yeah.
And him talking about the educational system and how, like in Japan, they have a great educational system. They're incredibly smart, but math and engineering they suck at because they're not creative.
Why would?
Because they're so structured. He calls it.
So you mean like
something obedience? I forget the word for it, but it's just like blind obedience to where they conform you in school, and the people who excel in a memorize, regurgitate format, those are the people rewarded and pushed to the top and then get all these high-level jobs, but then they can't think for themselves. They don't question. They don't, buck the system or authority. They just do as they're told. They memorize what they're told to memorize so that they can do the next step. And in like Japan, they're incredibly gifted, students, but they have a problem with creativity because of things like that, to where that's why they don't. That's one of the main reasons they don't want them drugs. One, poor people do them. Like weed's illegal in America because Mexicans and blacks did it. They would have took away alcohol too, but fucking white people went crazy. Rich white people couldn't fucking survive without being alcoholics.
Gotta have the booze.
Right.
Yeah.
So that got in, but weed became illegal because rich white people weren't doing it.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know.
I don't know how we got there.
Everybody should be able to do whatever they want to think.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
You should.
I want to find out, like...
Maybe this show will get good.
Like, well, it's fucking...
You'll be like, the wrestling thing will be taken off.
I was going to say, all the mushrooms in the world ain't going to make this good.
Baboon, come here. Let me paint your face.
Right? I'm going to microdose Baboon.
Yeah, you could sit on your lap while you paint his face. Piss all over you. like a
Yeah.
child.
But no, I'm gonna try to look and find if there's any like places on the internet where I can order these micro doses, and I want to start eating them and give it a try for a month and see if I'm more creative and
I
see
don't think
if
that's legal, huh?
well, I'm not worried about legality.
Oh,
It's like,
right.
what are they gonna do?
All right.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna come arrest me for fucking eating mushrooms?
Probably.
Yeah,
Depends
right?
on how many you got.
Yeah, I don't know.
Buy them in small doses.
Anybody out there, if y'all know how to get the micro doses, let me know.
Send cheese drugs. please.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck it, at least you could do.
yeah. I mean, it's for free.
Get
We're
about
doing this.
400 people a week. Fucking don't do shit. Don't send us nothing. When they do, it's ideas and they suck. Like, you know.
Yeah, just send drugs and we'll come up with the ideas.
Quite simple, right?
Yeah.
We're professionals.
All right. So what's we had a couple of other things we wanted to talk about. I'll just run through them and see what
right.
sparks your interest. Jazz Fest, May the 4th.
Yeah, can we do that one real quick? Let's do
Yeah,
that. Let me get rid of this set of toys, all right?
Yeah, get rid of.
Dude, before the show, you went, oh, I don't want my toys. I can't have my toys.
Well, I like having one. Like, look how
why?
cool he is, just standing there right there. Like, that's Brock.
Brock's not cool.
So
Sorry.
we're coming up on
Hogan,
one of my
that's pretty
favorite
cool.
holidays, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I was gonna say May the 4th.
Yeah, dude. No, but I'm saying
Right.
that's yeah. So
That's one of your favorite holidays.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always has been, man.
Pays well.
Ever say it does pay? It pays well. Shout out to Velvet Cactus, Rusty. Thank you, brother. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so
it's one of
what
my
do
favorite holidays because
what
I
you-
make money.
What
Like,
you got there? This
dude, that's
looks like-
Mace Windu from episode 1.
This
I
is-
never opened it. I bought it way back then, and
This
the
is-
movies were so bad that the toys no one ever wanted to see again.
So, in case y'all were wondering who the name is, like, because nobody knows. I don't think I know who it is. This is the Footmaster,
Oh, right. Yeah.
right? If you remember, he was also the Jedi was also in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
And he gives good foot massages. He don't be tickling or nothing.
At the time, yeah, huge fan of him. Like, holy crap, bro, that's awesome. I get to have him as a Star Wars character. Now, just played in so many goddamn movies I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was pretty cool.
Wait, we're gonna open
But
it?
I didn't open it.
Wait,
'cause I was like,
wait.
what?
How up there? How old is
What?
he?
Oh, I don't know. What does that mean? He's old.
Yeah.
He's a Jedi.
The
I think they're all
unboxing
dead
of the
now.
Footmaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is fun. We'll show the people so they can
fuck
see
them.
it.
I got to get the sword out first.
Oh no, it's a.
about me.
I don't think it's a sword. I think
it
it's a
is.
lightsaber.
Same thing.
I mean, I have been on record saying that Star Wars is the Radiohead of the music
Oh,
industry.
check that out. The whole little cape comes off. Now he's
Whoa,
unprotected.
interchangeable.
I kind of like him with his cloak on there.
Wow.
He's pretty cool. They
Look
did a
at
good
him.
job.
me
He's
see.
standing out. He stands about as well as Hogan.
No, he's staying.
But Hogan's been drinking. He's been through a lot. This guy's supposed to be a Jedi.
Hey,
And
what,
somehow
what's
he
that?
talks. I don't know.
Wait, he talks.
That's what it said. Maybe
So-
put him on top of it.
You know what?
Oh, no, you needed to buy another thing.
Wait, you got to
fucking
buy more
Disney.
shit.
They weren't Disney then, were they? Were they? I can't keep track of all that shit. That's
I
why I
have no
listen to
idea.
Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar.
So explain.
May the 4th, dude. I kind of like it. That's one of my favorite holidays
May
now.
the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I like the 4th.
Just because of that. May
It's a round number. I like that.
It's not round
then-
at all.
4.
4 is not a round number.
It's not. It's an odd number. 4 is an odd number.
Well, no,
Is
that's
that what you're telling me?
even is what you mean. It's an even number.
All right.
A round number is like 100.
2 goes into
100.
4. 2
Even.
times, right?
It's even.
All right. It's even.
So it's not a prime number. Like, you know what a prime number is?
Yes.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
not one of those. It's not a round
I
number.
like the number 4, Cheese. I really
Okay.
do.
Why?
Because it's May the 4th. I think that's really funny that you get to say that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's because it is saying, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I like
right?
that.
So
if
May
I
the
had to
4th.
pick a religion besides Dianetics, because it leads to great things, I would pick some kind of religion based on either the Matrix or Star Wars. Those are my two religions. Like, when I look for a belief system, the fucking Force is so cool. As a kid, I really, some people call it, mental telepathy or whatever, when you can move
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
with your mind.
Yeah.
I got that from Star Wars and the Force, and I would sit for hours to try to move something with my mind.
Are you serious?
I believed if I believed it enough, I could fucking do it.
How old were you when you were doing that?
Dude, this is like last year. No. Actually, about 2 seconds ago, I was like,
you're like, let me give it a
one more
shot.
time for old time's
They're
sake.
going to think I'm...
No, man, a little kid, though, man. Right when I watched Star Wars. I don't think... The first one, I think I was a little too young, but it's probably around Return of the Jedi that I really, man, I had the toys and everything. I loved that shit. So the Force, and man, Yoda and Miyagi, those were two influential, teachers in my life until I met
Miyagi?
Alan Watts and Charles Manson. But yes, Mr. Miyagi and Yoda were my gurus.
Your Padawans?
They were my priest or whoever other people look up to for spiritual guidance. Mr. Miyagi and Yoda were those people. Besides, you got your father, which credit where it's due. He was a great father.
Your father couldn't move shit with his mind, no.
Fuck no.
I mean, not even close.
Not unless he was telling me to go do it.
Yeah.
He could change the channel on the television with his foot, but that was before controllers. But yeah, he couldn't do that, and Yoda could. So Mr. Miyagi, I don't know why. It just, I like Asian culture and the karate mentality and morality in it. So those were my religions. Then those movies were shit.
Man, yeah. Look, Star Wars is a shit franchise. It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's not.
Prove me wrong. Why is it not a shit franchise?
Because it's still relevant.
Jar Jar
It still
Binks
makes tons of money, and it's a great story. Now, sometimes not everything is perfect with it, and they've had their ups and downs, but I think a story was so well written, and Joseph Campbell supposedly has a lot to do with George Lucas writing, an incredible script. It's the same as the Bible.
Wait.
To me.
The Star Wars is the same as the Bible?
I would go that far, yes. It's very well written. The characters are great. Now, the Bible is incredible. That's like trying to compare Beethoven to Foo Fighters. You can't really do it. But to me, the Star Wars would be the modern-day Bible for, young people like myself.
Huh.
And I think it based a lot in religion, and there's a lot of social commentary in it and religion inside of it. Now, not every story is perfect, but, I think it's an amazing company. Disney, they have the money to back everything, so when you got a story that well, it would take Zack Snyder to fuck it up.
Dude, look, I really just make fun of it because I have fun making fun of it.
No, it's dumb. You make fun of things like Star Wars and Radiohead, and there was something else recently.
That's dumb?
That's dumb? I know he's just going out there to fuck with people because there's a
I
certain
really
level.
believe it.
No, you can't because
yes, I do.
You
I
can't.
just don't.
No.
And look, if anybody ever wants to go against it, I say the truth. I just don't get it. In my head, I don't understand why people like Star Wars.
You're just saying you're just not liking it because people like it.
No, I promise you that's not it.
How's it lame?
To me, I've
What
never
were you
been
watching
able to
then?
get through more
Goonies?
than 10. No, I mean, The Goonies is an okay movie.
Well, what's
I'm
a great movie then? Do you
Mallrats.
have one? Mallrats. That's good, Cheese.
What?
Go do your mushrooms.
What? I like Mallrats.
All right, well, take some mushrooms and then go watch Mallrats.
Okay, you want to know? You asked me what a great movie is?
And then watch Mallrats, and then take mushrooms and watch Star Wars, and you tell me.
I can't get through it.
It's because you're not on mushrooms when you're watching it.
If you got to eat mushrooms to get through something, it's
Some
lame.
people do.
Look, great movie?
All right.
Requiem for a Dream. That's a great movie. Star Wars is not a great movie.
None of them. Which one are you talking about? There's a lot of them.
I mean, to be honest with you, I've never seen any of them.
Oh,
I've tried.
Well, that's the problem. You were sheltered. Not everybody grows up Mormon.
No, I saw the original Star Wars in the movie theater.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they did you know what I mean?
It scarred you that bad? Maybe you're going through a bad time in your life.
No, I was just in there, and I'm like, okay, this is great, but I just don't. It didn't resonate with me.
All right.
So and to me,
well, what did Top Gun? I want to be a volleyball player.
No, I didn't like Top Gun either.
Right.
Movies is not my thing. There are some movies that I've seen that I would say, wow, that's an amazing movie. That's amazing piece of art. Requiem for a Dream is for some reason the one that is the first one that jumps into my head.
Yeah.
And Mallrats is not a great movie, but it did make me laugh. And to this day, all my boys, we still quote the thing, right?
All right.
I don't fucking say one thing that's from Star Wars.
Well, that's your problem. This is the way I look at it, though. There's certain things that are done that can be a matter of taste. All right?
It is.
I don't like everything, but I can tell still when something is of quality. Does that make sense? Like, I can tell when something's done well. And
why is it quality? Why is Star Wars quality? Why?
Because most of the time you got some of the best people in that industry working to put on that. And on top of that, the story's incredible. The characters and the overall universe. Like, he created a universe. I think that's really cool. Lord of the Rings. I don't like Lord of the Rings. I fucking hate hobbits, all right?
Couldn't get through that either.
Can't stand hobbits. But I can appreciate the fact that they created an entire universe, and there's these... It's amazing. Like, that it's amazing. Even Joe Rogan would think so. It is so cool to me, though, that there is a fictitious universe that these characters live in and have things happen. And the Star Wars universe, to me, is well done. Just as a fan of that. And the music and the video of it.
I will say
the
this.
recording of it. The cinematography. It's like the best of the best. So even if you don't like the story,
the first 3 movies have hundreds of mistakes.
Kind of like Radiohead. Like, you don't have to like Radiohead, but you got to be able to at least look at it and go, well, that's done of high quality. Like,
no, I don't.
Why?
No, I do not, because I don't think the songs are good.
Okay, you don't like the songs, but you can tell that the songs are sung well, recorded well, instrumentation was cool, it was different, the artwork looks good. You don't have to like it.
I don't.
Right.
I don't like it.
Like, I can't stand Kiss. I think Kiss is one of the most, if not the most, overrated band that ever I even have heard of. But I can't tell you that Kiss didn't have incredible marketing and make songs that people really liked and
I do like Kiss.
Was done of high quality.
I do like Kiss.
Yeah, and they're the worst band I've ever heard. But I still have respect for them.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
That's the thing. You don't have respect for things.
No, I do, because I have respect for Kiss, and I do like Kiss, but I also understand what it is, and I'm not a delusional person that's just going to say, oh, because I like radio. Here was my statement.
All right.
Star Wars is the Radiohead of the music industry, and of course, everybody just reads that and wants to take the negative out of it.
Correct.
My point,
it was negative.
No, it wasn't.
You just bashed Radiohead for like 2 weeks leading up to that, or 3 weeks, whenever the concert was.
I made one comment. Radiohead is lame.
And you did it on. You made one comment on Facebook and at least 2 on Wine and Cheese. We did a whole bit on the show. I remember.
And just
so you
just
meant
like,
it negative.
Just like
somebody was getting enjoy. This is what it is. It's raining at Jazz Fest. I get enjoyment when it rains for Jazz Fest. I don't know why. It gives me a little enjoyment. So if you go, those people are enjoying Star Wars and Radiohead, fuck those people. I want to enjoy the fact that I don't enjoy that. So,
all right, that's 50% of it.
Correct.
50%
What's
of it.
the other 50?
Star Wars is the Radiohead of the movie industry.
Right.
And what that means to me is, and the reason I said that, this is a franchise or an entity that many people are fans of only because it's a cool thing to be a fan of.
Because many people are fan of.
You see, you couldn't even let me fucking get through it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's why you don't like it, I think.
That is exactly why.
Right.
And I don't like it. But I'm saying if it wasn't both of those things, I would never comment on it.
Right,
I don't like it. And it's something that I know for a fact people just get in line because, oh, well, everybody's going to fucking do it. It must be good. I don't get into shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's silly when people do that.
Really?
Have your own identity. Go out and really.
Yeah, but there's been things that you're into. You're into Joe Rogan. You were listening to him tonight. You listen to him all the time. It's the most listened to podcast ever. Joe Roganites. They got these little brain dead motherfuckers that walk around repeating dumb science shit that doesn't matter. But it's amazing.
Right?
It's amazing. It's so
No,
amazing.
I also agreed with you that it's not. When you said you don't like it, I'm like, I totally understand.
Right.
I'm not one of these delusional Star Wars fucks.
Right,
that
right.
when anybody has a negative thing to say about it, you're going to jump down
But I
everybody's
can tell
throat.
Joe Rogan's
This is a
is a
conversation.
quality.
It's a
No.
conversation. We're supposed to be able to say, I like this and you don't like that.
Yeah,
And, hey,
but you
let's
can't
have
sit here. You can't sit here and say Radiohead and Star Wars are bad and bash it. Like, those two things are a quality. Like,
I
you
don't
can say,
like them.
Right.
I think they're lame. That I'm not saying anything about
What do
the
you
quality.
mean lame? That's the part I don't understand. You think they're lame?
Lame is like the bands you'll see at Twist and Lime on the weekend, right? Like
Right.
nothing special about it.
No.
There's nothing in there that made me go, oh, whoa, what's that?
That's
good."
amazing.
Yeah, not
Nothing
even amazing.
All right.
Just, oh man, that's something different. That's something good.
Yeah.
It's just like some straight down the middle bullshit with good production. That's all it is.
All right.
That's what it is in my mind.
Really?
That's why I liked Marilyn Manson. Like, I like stuff that's like coming out of left field and still being good. You know, not something that's just like, hey, here's this lame band that, you know, we don't jump around, we don't do anything. We stand in one spot and we play our songs, and the lights are good and the sound is good.
Got my
like,
Saints hat on.
Yeah, right. That's it. There's nothing. There's no chances being taken.
I understand.
There's no chances being
With
taken
Star
in
Wars?
Star Wars.
All right.
And I look, and I'm even willing to
I
admit,
feel bad for you that you don't enjoy it though.
nah, it's okay. There's plenty of stuff I enjoy.
Yeah, like Jazz Fest.
I will.
You going
no,
to
I
that?
don't. I don't like jazz. Fest.
Oh no.
But before we get to that,
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
the last thing I want to say is I'll even say the guy in my life that I respect more than anybody I ever have when it comes to taste and literature told me that Star Wars is one of the most amazingly written series of books and he owned every single one of them.
Really, had the books.
My buddy Squirrel, who's no
Really?
longer with us.
Yeah,
He had, because I think there's like dozens of these books, right?
Yeah, dude, Steve's got one where you press a button and a book comes out of this light up thing. Oh, it's incredible.
Right. He told me, he's like, geez, I understand why you don't get it. He's like, but the books are an amazingly written series.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe you should do the microdosing thing. I just
I'm
think
telling you,
it
it
might
might-
be just a level of where your brain's at or what fires that are interested.
But no, I don't like Jazz Fest. You
Really?
want to know why I don't
Yeah.
like Jazz Fest?
Oh, give me a reason.
There's no shade.
No.
There's no
You need
shade,
to wear that hat.
dude.
Need to wear your Charlie hat.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's no shade.
None. It's miserable.
And
Too many people. Way too many people.
yeah,
It's disgusting.
it smells bad.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I'm going tomorrow.
Chairs, just sea of chairs, walking around through chairs.
Right.
What am I supposed to do? Just go walk through this thing from these people who sat. What do they sit there all day?
In the
They
sun.
just go there in the morning,
Just-
just sit there all day.
That's what they do.
And how many of those artists, all right? How many of the people that do they go see at this thing that they would spend decent money to go watch them in an arena?
Well,
Like,
Jazz,
how many of those
okay.
artists at Jazz Fest could sell out an arena, and those same people who are sitting out there would go do it?
So here's the thing.
They're the festival of Radiohead and Star Wars.
Yeah,
people. Am I right? Come on,
I
fuck
don't-
these people.
I tell you what,
right?
I don't know how I feel about the people that go, but somewhere along, what I remember is that Jazz Fest, it became this place for these huge national commercial acts to
Yeah,
come
Live
to. Not
Nation
that long
owns
ago.
it. No,
Right,
it was only Live Nation owns
Right.
it. They don't give a fuck.
right before that.
It's
it was
called
never
Jazz and Heritage. I thought it was supposed to be
Yeah.
something for people. No, this is another.
no Pitbull's there. Like
Well,
it
it's
changed.
whoever's under Live Nation's contract at the moment.
It changed.
Yeah.
I don't think it was always about that.
No,
I think it was
It
about
wasn't making enough money for whoever was doing it. Like,
Yeah.
that's the crazy thing. Like, there is no like festival or city gathering or something. It's just these corporation moneymakers. That's all it is. And they go there in droves. Like, holy shit, man, they love it.
Oh, I went to
Like, oh, dude, how do they do that
In
with
the
them
last-
fucking plastic blue tops and them fold-up chairs? God damn, them fold-up chairs.
I'd say the last time I went to Jazz Fest, other than what the story I'm going to tell you, was probably 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I haven't been. Now, 2 years ago, I was lucky enough because Mark Broussard was playing, and my buddy's in the band, so he got us the backstage thing, right? Where you go and you sit under this tent, and you're sitting right there, and they playing. Dude, the amount of people that were at this thing, I mean, you couldn't see where the people ended.
No, you go to the next stage.
Yeah.
I remember one year, I'm like, man, I just want to smoke a cigarette. And I don't want to like to do it. There's a bunch of people not smoking. I don't want to smoke too close to them, right?
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, well, I tried to fucking go find me a place to just smoke a cigarette to not be by people for a little bit. I couldn't. Like,
No,
there's
that's
nowhere
it.
to go.
It never-
There's the fence. And I'm like, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
cannot. And I just had a moment. Like, I don't have
I'm
not like I'm totally freaking out, but I'm just like, I just want to get the fuck away from people just for a second. Just get in an open area to fucking relax, clear my head, smoke a cigarette, and you can't.
That's what.
I'm like,
and
this is
I'm pretty,
disgusting.
I'm pretty sure that the day that I was there, Broussard was playing second to last, and I think Elton John was after him. So it was like the biggest crowd in the history of Jazz Fest. They had like drone shots of.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like that.
I was like, this is exactly where the terrorists was dropped the bomb.
Yeah. Now, say it's Star Wars opening night. I love Star Wars. I ain't going there opening night fucking and just to have this camaraderie with fellow Star Wars people. Like, I'd rather go in the middle of the night or early in the day.
You hate the people that are Star Wars fans.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I do. Most of them.
Right.
Do they go to Jazz Fest?
You don't have anything in common with these people.
I'm just not a club joiner. I don't join clubs that do things because groups of people do them. I think that's it got me absolutely nowhere in life, but I'm sitting here with you. I just don't do it. I don't know. Maybe it's a flaw in my circuitry that I don't have that.
There are plenty of things that I'm a fan of that there's tons of people being
But
a
I bet
fan
you a
of.
lot of people go to Jazz Fest just because that's the place to go.
It's
They
the
feel like they're going to
place
get left
to
out.
go.
I think a lot of people go to don't even like it. You're going. You said you don't like it. A lot of
Yeah.
people go to don't even like it.
But
They're
I'm
just
going.
there.
I'm going for I'm going for a different reason.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah. Well,
Dropping off the mushrooms?
No, but I mean, if if y'all gonna be at Jazz Fest,
Yeah,
y'all got
hey,
mushrooms.
Opportune
come holler at
moment
your
to
boy.
pay up, sucker.
No, I'm going there to spend some time with somebody that loves Jazz Fest. So I'm going to go and enjoy
Try
it.
to love it.
No, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it because I like spending time with this person.
Right.
So
you're going to aggravate the fuck out of that.
See, that's the thing I'm worried about.
Oh, yeah, you're going to aggravate.
That's the thing because it's going to be
She's there to
sunny.
have Jazz Fest, and you're there to spend time with her.
Right.
You're going to sit out there. You're going to be all peeling by the next show. This
so
is
I'm
great.
gonna bring I'm gonna bring like an umbrella and my coolie
Bitch,
hat.
you better bring a burqa.
Yeah, but no, I am going to have fun. Like I look at
umbrella with fucking that white shit all over you.
like the '80s movies where the nose was like all the white.
I don't think she likes the Charlie hat neither. And you're gonna wear it?
Yeah.
Is she gonna let you wear Charlie hat?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna be prepared. I think
yeah.
I gotta go buy some like shrimp boots or something.
Yeah,
tonight.
shrimp boots and like a white samurai coat. That would be fucking awesome. People like that. It's Jazz Fest, dude. It's New Orleans. Freaks and weirdos walk down the street like just on any street, back streets. They don't even need it.
So I am looking forward to it. I looked at the lineup.
Yeah, who are you gonna see?
Wherever she wants to see.
When are y'all going?
Like in the morning. Like
When? What day?
Tomorrow. It's because it's her
man, that
favorite
ain't
day.
good.
It's her favorite day. She likes because Thursday is the local day,
Oh man,
right? And she likes that's what she likes. So that's when I'm going.
shit's gonna get canceled, dude. You might luck out, dude. I gotta go to a baseball game with Allie's work. I'm like, come on, motherfucker, you can rain. Yeah, 100% chance of rain tomorrow, right? You ain't gotta go.
Nah, I don't want it to
What?
get canceled. I'm looking forward to it.
Tough shit, pal. Might
Yeah.
want to just get used to that.
If it's raining and it's open, I'm going. Like I
Oh,
hope it rains and we could just watch music in the rain. I really do.
I don't know. I think they're gonna cancel it. 100% chance Thursday.
Ugh.
I don't know when though. Maybe that's.
I don't
late.
care. We're going. Like I don't care. I'm into
If I
it.
can
I'm
get the
ready
hourly,
to go.
maybe. Oh, jeez, that ain't good, man.
Darius Rucker.
Well, if it rains, can you do something else? Is Star Wars playing, maybe?
We'll just go out there and just.
No, you got to think of something to do. You better have a backup plan.
No, we're
'cause
just
I'm
gonna go
telling
out
you.
there and just watch the field open and just.
Dude, you know what you ought to do? Go to the mall together and pretend like you're blind. Be like, all right. Be like Stevie Wonder. Just pretend.
Okay, I'll put it on the list. I'll
See,
put it
I
on.
don't know.
I'll
That's
put
'cause
it
she
on.
wants to go walk around
Plan
the mall.
C. Not gonna be
You
Plan
could be
B.
blind.
I can't promise you it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's-
Plan B.
That's built-in swimming pool.
But yeah, it's gonna be Plan C.
Yeah.
Pretend we're blind.
Yeah. Be something
man.
interesting.
All right, man. Well, look, we're getting to the end here.
Yeah.
What you got? You got something to plug? How's Not Real Radio going?
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to listen until the very end this week, but I'm gonna catch up at some point.
Yeah, it's been going good, man. Cox Cable, that problem got fixed, and man, that was huge.
Yeah.
So now I can kind of focus on doing the show again and not fighting that issue. So that's been working good. That's made the show more fun to do. We had Mark Bagnetto on. That was great. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Lately, we had nobody last week, which was fun because Allie and Mayday got to interact a lot more, and
That's
we
when I
did
usually
2 hours.
like it the most. I did like Bagnetto though. I gotta say.
You see what happened though? It's kind of weird fun to think about. It's a weird world. That's what the show is about. To me, you get all these notes, and that's really just for time placement to give you some topic, but you hope to veer off and get the good shit, just human interaction and conversation. And, like, after we do an hour with the guest and then the guest leaves, I think the next hour is kind of building the bits. When we do 2 hours with no guest, the second hour is always my favorite because you're playing off of shit that came up and you were talking about in the beginning. Like, you find out things about Mayday, like he can't watch a movie if there's blood, like a cutting or anything. Like, he can't watch, so he just won't watch it. It's not like he won't close his eye. No, he just won't watch it. So,
and that's why
shit like that.
I've been pretty consistent for years telling y'all that I always, like, when I saw that a guest was coming on, it did not motivate me to watch it because if you either have a collection of interesting individuals or you don't, and you happen to have that. And you're right, I would rather hear about Mayday can't watch a movie with blood than I would somebody can plug their music. Right. So that's I'm a supporter of that.
Yeah, so we got train wreck shows coming up or potential, which
what's coming
always
up?
Great.
What's coming
PPV
up this
guys
week?
Are coming up Sunday. Chris Tyree, JB, and possibly Ginger.
That's what it was. You said that show's.
We're going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, no. So. You said that show's. It's got limited time. Like, you think it's going away.
Yeah. Supposedly they recording. They just put a show up. So maybe not. I don't know. When they said we're taking a break for 3 weeks, I thought they meant from doing shows, but they were taking a break from sending us the show because they're not recording at the same time. It's going to get recorded.
I find it unlistenable.
Well, you don't like Star Wars or Radiohead, so I can understand. I mean,
that's all they talk
you got
about.
high
Every time I turn it on, it's like, oh man, "Creep" was a great song. It's all I ever hear.
If you like Clerks, maybe go to Greg from Brobridge show. But
wait.
The following week's Mother's Day, and Harry's coming, and we're gonna call our moms, which is always a bad idea, and get Harry to sing, songs to our mothers. He's a nice guy. He's helpful. We're like, dude, I didn't get on anything and don't plan on it. So Harry,
he's the same age as
Harry
him.
will sing.
Yeah.
Thought that would be good.
So this week, no guest.
This week that just passed, no guest. So
coming
up, PPV guys,
PPV
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Then Helpful Harry's Mother's Day special, produced by Mayday. Mayday is writing this entire show.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. He's busy at Jazz Fest, so I think this is his repaying me for carrying the show for the last year. No. But fucking weird. It's just something that kind of happened. He's like, I want Harry. I'm like, all right, so we've been rolling with that. Then after that, Brawler and Jared are coming on, which Brawler and Jared in the same room, it's going to be a little
I like those guys, man.
Yeah,
I like those guys. I really do.
He's got a big show coming up at Southport Hall.
Total. I've had 4 conversations with him, but some people you just know right away they're good people.
Oh, I thought you were saying, don't let him hug you.
No. Oh, why? Do they?
He hugs you like a woman.
Well, I like to hug.
Yeah, but you like to be hugged? Oh, never mind. You do.
Yeah, I like to be hugged.
I saw the pictures.
I do. I would like a 6'8" dude.
You will love
it.
That's
fun. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that's coming up. Should be fun.
As far as on my end, this Friday, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Probably
one of your favorite holidays.
Right. Paper Chase, the Velvet Cactus. It's an all-day party, but starting at 6 o'clock on Friday, Cinco de Mayo, Paper Chase, we're going to play 2 hours, 6 to 8, and then after us, the Bag of Donuts are going to play. It's a great party. There was 2,000 people that were there last year.
Where's it at?
Velvet Cactus.
All right. I don't think I've ever been there.
On Harrison Avenue, right off Pontchartrain, I guess it is. Or
they got like a stage out there or something? It's outside and inside?
Yeah, Pelican brings a big... I mean, it's
right.
Yeah.
I seen pictures from last year. It looked cool. I'm like, wait, that's crazy.
Right, it is. It's right in the middle of Lakeview, and thousands of people show up, and it's a great party, and the weather's supposed to be good. And it's a...
I mean, how did y'all learn that many Latin songs? Like, play for 2 hours. Just all Pitbull all night long.
Yeah, that's all we do was a Pitbull tribute band that day. I don't know.
Is that how y'all got the gig? You were like, we know a Pitbull song. They're like, it's Latin enough. It works for Jazz Fest. It works for us.
No, we got the gig because we're good. That's why we got the gig.
Yeah, but not in Latin music. This is Cinco de Mayo, right?
No. Well, it is Cinco de Mayo, but we
for
still
white
play
people.
regular music. Well, I don't understand why. Why can you plug your stuff and we're serious, and then I try to plug something?
Because my stuff is serious, and you talk about playing a bunch of white man music at a Latino festival. I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
It's just a lot of white people that are going to be there.
What?
Yeah. So
Isn't Cinco de Mayo Mexican? Like,
anyway, it is, but then we like to drink Corona and have fun.
Oh,
It's a big gig for us.
Yeah.
It just is. It's a lot of exposure. We're playing with some people that I really respect, and it's a little bit of a pressure on there. So I'm looking forward to it. I like having
you
gigs like
haven't
this.
been on stage in a while, right?
No, we just played St. Edward's, the Confessor
Oh, you did?
crawfish thing this Saturday.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All
Yeah.
right, how was that? It was
Yeah.
fun.
It was fine. It was
Yeah.
fine. It's
Yeah.
not like the St. Edward's Fair where it's like it's a different vibe.
Were you in the sun?
No, it was overcast and windy. It was
You got
great.
lucky.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
great. It was
All
great.
right, we'll see what happens. I think Friday it clears up. Unfortunately, tomorrow
That's okay.
you won't be at Jazz Fest.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh man, if you do go to Jazz Fest, at least it'll be overcast.
I can't wait.
Unless it clears up and it's like clear blue skies with that sun just beating
There's
on
nothing worse than that.
you. Then you're gonna have to go back in it the next day. Oh, dude,
I'll be all right. I'm really looking forward
pink
to
and
it.
red. You know I don't like those colors.
Yeah. All right. Well, man, I feel like this is the first time since we got back on it that we got a little bit of a rhythm. So we'll be back same time next week, Wednesday. Wine and cheese. This is number 64. And we hope y'all enjoy it, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Yeah, be on the lookout for WNCW where the pain is real.
WnCW, where the pain is real. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. Take an Uber. Don't drunk drive. We love you. Later.
Don't drunk drive.